whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. All right, man, here it is. Well, it's become an annual first week in December type of deal, dude. Had to walk off the job tonight, man. It got super gnarly. Super gnarly. This client was just screaming at me 2 nights in a row, right? And I'm one of those, like, I made a video about it recently, dude. I got a lot of sympathy for anybody in rehab. Their part of their deal is like they're gonna be super like edgy and slightly spun out and not in the best place, dude. Rehab is not the spa. It's not some place where you're all like super stoked to be there, right? So I can take on a lot of the dark energy, man. I'm super cool with it, like generally speaking. But this one dude cracked my code, man. He cracked my code. So last night there was a full screaming episode at me. And it's this thing where, like, in a certain sense, I like the guy, dude. I think, you know, we have a space we share together, right? Or else it wouldn't be so highly charged. And so last night, like, he's like a ball buster. This guy's been busting my balls for like 2 weeks, right? So last night we were doing the meds and this and that, and I don't know. The conversation went from like ball busting to full dude snapped on me, like flipping out, dude. Full triple flip, dude. Right? And I stayed cool, man. I made shit right. I got it all handled. I put it to bed. Done deal, right? So tonight it's just busy, right? Super busy in the shop. And so I do art therapy on tonight. Like, I have an art therapy group I lead. And it's cool, you know, art's my jam. I dig the art thing, right? But it's it's my like, I don't know, it's one of those things. It's my personal space, and somehow I allowed that to become part of my work environment, which was maybe a mistake. So I'm down there, and we got this other guy who's always late for stuff. So I'm like, hey man, I give this dude 20-minute warning, dude. Like 20 minutes till we got to do like art therapy, right? Like 20 minutes. And this dude just starts grumbling. So then I come and get him when it's time, and the dude's fully grumbling, like rah, 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 annoyed, and says something like under his voice, but with my name, and I'm like, what was that? And he's like, I was saying, so I go, just say it to my face, like, just like say it to me. And he's like, well, they're doing this art therapy, stupid, and blah, blah, blah. So now we're sitting down there in art therapy, dude, and I got the dude who's been flipping out on me. I got this dude, and I got this other girl, and they're like this little 3-pack that have unified, rehab force. And so I'm sitting there, and this one dude's like vibing about like having to be in art therapy, right? And I look, and the other guy who's been flipping out on me is all angry. He's all like angry that he's got to do art therapy. And I'm like, dude, this is supposed to be like fun. Like, we're gonna do some art therapy, and this is supposed to be like fun. I'm not doing art therapy because it's supposed to be a miserable experience. And I just sat there and I was like, you know what? We're not doing art therapy tonight. None of you want to be here. Like, it's just done, dude. Like, it's just done. We're not doing it. I got pissed, man. Because, like, that's where I blew it in that sense. I did take it slightly personal. But not in that sense. It's just I enjoy art, so whatever, and I'm cool with people not totally digging it, but still. So then it's after that, it's like I go, and no one's watching TV, dude, while we're supposed to be doing group. Like, you can just go hang out in your room or whatever. And that's where I fucked up, man. excuse the F-bomb right there. That's where I blew it, because I tried to assert power. You know, I was spiteful. And so the one dude, the flipper, just popped the screw out of his head and just started screaming and flipping out. He like kicked a couch over and just went ape, dude. And like, whatever, I was just like, I just went to the office, man. But I went to the office and I was like, you know, I'm done, dude. I'm done with this vibe, bro. I called up my manager and I was like, look, do you need to get someone down here, cover my shift? Because I'm going home and I don't think I'm showing back up here tomorrow, because I'm not dealing with this. I'm not getting screamed at every night, you know, because it's not isolated. You got to understand, like, this has been going on like every day to somebody at some point, this screaming thing. And I just, you know, it was that thing. I lost my power, right? Like the minute I got that into that space, I like gave up my power, right? So the minute I give up my power in that environment, dude, like now I'm in danger. I don't mean like physical danger. I just mean like in danger, dude, because part of that whole environment, it's like being a jailer, dude. Like you have to remain in charge of the whole thing. And no longer was I in charge, dude. They had beat me at the game, dude. Like the inmates had taken over the asylum, dude, and I was pissed about it. And so, you know, I was like, I'm out of here, dude. Like, send in the reinforcements, because I'm going home, dude. That's the thing. I'm going home, dude. I want to just go home, be with my family. I don't want to be yelled at anymore. Again, it's another wake-up call, but it's the classic 2 years in a row jobless before the holidays, dude. Like, come on, bro. But some good things are happening on the other side. I had a big meeting today, dude, about something else, which is good, dude. So I'm kind of excited about that. And I get it. I get the universe is talking and it's time for a change, and it's all good, man. Like, I loved all the people I worked with, man. I worked with a great crew of people. I generally enjoy what I do. Like, so it's all about like another opportunity is going to show up. I sort of just walked into it, man. I walked into the landmine. I didn't pray before work. That was my mistake. I didn't pray before work and get like spiritually centered before work. I just kind of walked in and got overran, dude. So, you know, I don't have any hard feelings about any of it, dude. It's just time to move on, dude. But yeah, it's just how quick the plot can quicken. And that's the thing, is like, people, like, if you don't know, like when I make a decision, like I don't unmake the decision, dude. Like, that was that. Like, I'm done. No one ringing my mental bell. Like, that's where I talked to the hologram and she's like, well, don't quit. And I'm like, dude, mentally, like, I walked out the door fucking 20 minutes ago. Like, I'm done, dude. I don't want to be here anymore. And that's my thing. That's my one piece of integrity. And that was the thing. Like, I just didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to be dealing with this dude. I didn't want to be there anymore. I wanted to not be in that building anymore. Right? And so in that moment, like, I could force it and string it along and the whole thing, but I was like, no, I've put my energy in, and now it's diminishing returns. So that's what's going on in the dream right now. Heading into the vortex, dude, of the unknown once again. But, you know, I'm better prepared for the challenge than I was last year, right? So, whatever, man. Maybe I'll sell a bunch of art. Buy some art, some t-shirts, support the dream, you guys. All right, man, it's The Illusion. I'm out.